is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Williams with 3rd and long. Buying some time right. He's going for it himself. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and he forced a 4th down.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Jackson looking to throw right away. On the move, headed right. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone on 1st. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down and goal to go.
1st and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. Quick pass, right side, complete. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Man, Brock saw his versatility in back-to-back plays, switching things up. This time he runs it in himself to add 2 to that touchdown strike.
It is so deflating to a defense, so tough to defend a quarterback that first beats you with his arms, and then he puts those 2, as he said, on with his legs. This dude is a true dual-threat difference maker.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Looking quickly here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. He rolls to his right. Here's a catch for Luther Burden. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. Running with Swift out of the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Offense in a hurry up here.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Fourth down, Williams. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Sends this to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 31-yard.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead to 14-0. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Come on, the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for two.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
They give it to the back of his own lead. And he gets in. They push out the lead to 16-0. Well, they really have this defense on its heels, Brock. Still the opening half, but a couple of touchdowns now, and a perfect 2 for 2 on two-point tries.
Yeah, this defense, they're picking up the scraps. They're not doing anything well. This offense, though, they sure are. Scoring touchdowns and then two-point conversions to top it off. You know, part of the reason you don't see this a lot, Kate, is you only have so many two-point plays in the arsenal, and they're using them here very early.
Williams to throw on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. DeAndre Swift, his intended target there out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down. They're drawn out. This is Swift. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Third down. Here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Here we go. Fourth down with Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. Has room down the left sideline. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore off the pick six.
Kate, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on two-point tries today. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. He goes to the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes, third and long. On target to Moore. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He goes to the hurry-up here. First down, Williams to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Williams. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock. Just bobbled it and drops it. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They get an even 40 out of that one. And that gives them 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Caleb Williams, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
All right, now another opportunity to convert this 2-point try. Williams on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. From the gun, Taylor. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Running in the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens blowing them out in this opening quarter. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. The 50. The 30. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Wow, that return stopped really at what seemed to be the last possible moment, Brock. I think most of us thought it was going to be 2 on the board going the other way.
Such a phenomenal defensive effort. Nearly a 4-point swing thanks to his work both with the pick and then the return. I'll tell you what, he can't wait to get back out there and get in coverage again.
Get a pick, that'll count, right?
Exactly. Get one that sticks on the stat sheet. Try returning for 6 instead of 2.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. We put a receiver in motion left. 1st down throw by Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. They want him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at third and very long. Third and long for him here. Odunze's got it, right side. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 34 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down.
On play action, here's Williams. Absolutely fires this one. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. All right, going to get a 2-point try here. Brock Jackson gets his offense lined up.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Report! Hey!
Let's get this point.
Report!
We'll work against the blitz. And that's caught. Great call. Even if the points weren't needed, the lead swells by another 2. Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Williams on 1st down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Headed out right. It's caught by Burden. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Biggie Angels!
First down. Here's Swift. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. Looking quickly here.
At the 12-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Pimpin'. Pimpin'. Pimpin'.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Offense in a hurry up here. Well, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. Thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Williams from the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Roll the Dudes, a touchdown. Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the
Throwing it. Forced out to his right. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
They're on the 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7-3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Running left side by Jefferson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Working quickly here.
7-yard gain. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium.
Hey, middle. Yeah, middle.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Yeah.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. And this skips out at the 2-yard line, dangerously close to a touchback, but they'll be set up near the goal line instead. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
The offense retains possession.
Motion.
Taylor takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown, his 3rd of the game on the ground. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Luther Burden now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Williams to throw on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So second down coming up. Working from the gun, Williams. He finds a doomsday downfield. And who nearly gets him into the red zone as he's down at the 22. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw is Williams. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
And he is into the end zone for two. So that right there turns this into a three-score game.
Bears 22.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Wallace with a return here. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Chased out to his right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Bears 28. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set to go now from the 35. A design run. Jackson keeping it. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. All right, here we go. Second down. Lamar now from the gun. This is Cobb. Snaps Walker. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Wallace with a return here.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Starting the third with Taylor. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Taylor again. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yo. You change it. You. Out.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He's got his man. This is Walker. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out at halftime. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. The gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Robert Longerbeam in there to pick it off. And the Ravens have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. He is down to the 30-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
They go again with Taylor. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Such a magnificent run. Quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Watters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. Now get in the huddle. Ricky says, keep Ricky the ball.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
All All right, I know the old adage, there is no lead that is safe in the NFL, but Brock, this lead actually feels pretty safe to me. Not sure they needed to go for 2 at this point.
Well, I'm pretty sure you know what this feels like one thing to me. Stat padding. And it's just going to come back to you at some point. Maybe not in this game, but down the road. You start padding your stats to show off, oh, look how many points we scored. Look how great a job we did. Start patting yourself on the back. You're usually going to get hit and knocked on your backside at some point.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, Williams. Completed over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun on 3rd, it's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for Luther Burden. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Williams throwing on 4th. Buys time, rolling right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
49-yard gain. That's good for the Bears. First down.
Looking inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and 2, Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
Bears 36. Cairo
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Wallace with a return here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Blitz coming here. Jackson hits his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Taylor now up the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Straight ahead with Taylor. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Williams again. And we put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And the incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. There's the hurry up here.
Caleb Williams sacked. A loss of 13 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Williams with 3rd and long. Buying some time right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's the Ravens with possession and a big enough lead already. They can probably coast the rest of the way.
Real quick.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready. Set up.
Run drawn up here for Lamar. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go ahead. Finish it on. Finish it.
From the gun, Jackson. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Here's Luke for the point after. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. And the shotgun to get to Swift. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
scrimmage. It's a loss of
Williams set to pass. Forced that to his right. Looking right, airs it up, and they pick him off again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens running them out of the building.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by her.
36. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. One in behind center with Swift. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
Swift on 2nd down. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Williams to throw on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now a run with Taylor. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
But more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11.
The run here with Taylor. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that, he's pushed backwards to the 5. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Get on! Get on!
This is Taylor. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Shamar Turner on the tackle.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, 'cause that's your birthday. You'll find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. You need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, you in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. You need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like them and them, you get plenty of goofy love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with it, but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, the show, they tell you I'm local. When the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. You need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, you in the getting. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. You need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm the cat by the bars to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Get the bumpin' in the club, the sound. I'm with my eyes to chicks. If she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, 'cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside their with a. Come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. You need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you in the getting. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. You need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you in the getting. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club all the time, so pop on. Shady Aftermath.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break
something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car. In the dead of night, on that broken road, I won't let you